welcome. It's a beautiful Monday morning, and we are very so excited to have you join us today on another great episode, very informative, of course, equally very entertaining edition of Enterprise Morning, reaching you from Enterprise Television. I am Henry Igwebike, and I am being joined today with a new co-host, Kayode Adetona. Hello,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How are you
Henry?
today?
Fine, and you?
I'm good. I'm not complaining.
You look very sharp.
I look very sharp.
Yeah.
I'm deeper.
I know, right?
That's beautiful. So,
Yeah.
how does it feel being part of Enterprise Television today?
Okay, I must say I am pretty much excited because it's as if I just took a break for a very long time and I'm back.
Away from journalism, that is.
Not really. Okay. Well, not really, because I was kind of laying my hands on some courses, just to broaden my horizon in journalism.
Okay.
So it has been an awesome journey, and at the same time, I would miss those times. And yes, I am so happy I'm back again.
To embrace journalism.
Yes, I love journalism.
That's beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Fourth realm of the estate. A very beautiful place to be, and together with Kayode, we'll be giving you a very great and smooth sailing episodes of Enterprise Morning going on right here on Enterprise Television. But while we put everything all together for you, please do well to be part of what we do. Have a say in what we say. You can always find and reach us at Enterprise TV News.com. You may equally like, comment, and follow us on all our social media platforms right here on Enterprise TV 7. Today we'll be doing something a little bit different, of course, starting from our newspapers and moving through a smooth transition to our main conversation for today. But rather than possibly take a look at some of the things we have from the front pages of our newspapers, we'll be doing a little digging deep into some juicy parts of the newspapers themselves, to sort those trendy and very important news items, information, human angle stories. Some of them might be a little bit comical, humorous, but of course they are very so important that we have to do some talking. But of course we can't start that without, on a sad note, of course, stating it's no longer news that former President Muhammadu Buhari is no longer with us. Died at the age of 82 in the UK after battling one or two ailments here and there. But of course, we pray that God will rest his soul and will commiserate with his family, with the APC, but most importantly, with Nigerians who are so much in love with the great man. So what do you think about the passing of Muhammadu Buhari?
Well, Henry, I would say, in fact, it was really a sad moment, not just for his family and for Nigerians, but like yesterday when the news came in, I kind of, saw some comments online saying there was a particular comment I saw. This one was even he was giving a download of Buhari's lifestyle as if he lived with him.
So was it on the positive side or the negative side?
He really dwelled on the
positive side.
Negative
the
side.
Negative side.
That kind of thing. So finally this man is gone after putting Nigerians into one is according to a cage of stagnancy. I'm like, what? Nigerians, are you not supposed to be mourning? I really don't want to be emotional about it, but for the fact that this is a human, like he should be respected regardless. You understand? So I went, because I love comment sections a lot. I learned, I kind of take some things from the comment and then I kind of expunged some things because it's not everything that is you accept. Right. So, but in all, I would say late ex-president Muhammadu Buhari, I would say from my own point of view, he was a fighter, yes, a patriot, but at the same time, in fact, to me, Buhari really made us to know that there are other things about life.
Like what things about life?
When we had the issues of NSAS, we had the issues of there was a time we had this rigid and for food scarcity and food scarcity.
Very difficult economy.
So I felt that his regime at that time really built up some kind of how do I put it? Some kind of creativity to some people. Like, you're saying that this thing is not good, like the economy is really bad. Why don't you just delve into something that will even fetch you money? I'm talking about the financial aspect of the whole thing. So I would say that Buhari's regime, late Buhari, Muhammadu Buhari, beg your pardon, was his regime was just there, but it wasn't really, to my, it was not really,
it wasn't really fantastic. Of course, that is when you go through comment sections in different social media platforms, that's the same story, the same news that you see. It's neither here nor there. Come see, come saw. Lots of people would say he didn't do as much as they expected of him.
Yes, you're right.
Remember when he came on board, the naira was about 180, 200 to the dollar.
Yes.
He took it to 400 naira official rate and 700 naira black market rate. You know, apart from that, there were lots of things. He came into the seat of authority with the desire to end corruption. But unfortunately, when he came on, corruption ballooned. You understand? You know, lots of people were doing all sorts of things, and they were doing it under his own watch. You know, remember Sirika, the aviation minister, launched Nigerian Air or Air Nigeria. Built the website with 30 million naira.
I remember.
He borrowed an aircraft from Ethiopian airline, brought it to Nigeria, and told us that now we have a new airline. Later we now realize that they were all borrowed and all of that. So this and many more corruption, you know, cases were within his administration, and he didn't see that. As much as we won't love to tie him to some of those things, but Nigerians would have felt and thought that since he was he nicknamed himself Mr. Lack of corruption or what, there was this particular name he gave himself, Mr. Integrity.
Yes, Mr. Integrity.
Mr. Integrity. You know, so since he gave himself the name Mr. Integrity, we would have thought that he would have used that against, you know, lots of people who were very corrupt, you know, within the system and so much more. Apart from that, there were other very ugly sights and sounds that were attributed to him, like the NSAS, the famous NSAS. You know, he would have handled that better. But he did not, you know, and that led to the killing of lots of Nigerians at the Lekki toll gate, which up until now the federal government has not come to
anything,
you know, to say, okay, we were wrong in this are the compensation we're supposed to pay. None of that happened. And apart from that, what else again can we remember of President Muhammadu Buhari?
Okay, apart from the NSAS, there is this important events we also had. Not okay, I think I can't. I would place
just before you get that going on, other things like the 2023 general elections, the February 25th 2023 general elections. It was one of those elections that had Nigerians gravitating towards election. About 80 million Nigerians registered, got their PVC cards, and those 80 million Nigerians wanted to earnestly vote because they felt they needed a change. Real change, right? They felt they needed a real change. But unfortunately, President Muhammadu Buhari promised us that he was going to give us the best election ever in Nigeria. What happened? Everything went haywire.
Exactly.
Nigerians voted for something and they gave us another thing else. You know, one would have thought that that was the only opportunity President Muhammadu Buhari would have used to redeem that name, Muhammadu Buhari, and etched it on the minds of Nigerians, but he did not do that.
And for the fact that he even ran the second time, you understand, that was even when the change came about. Because the first time was just, okay, we're all managing.
We're all managing. The second time, Nigerians felt he should not have run.
That's to tell you that you don't just expect things from people. Don't be entitled to, you know, expectations, right? You just, anything that happens, right? So I
Yes, it was the Fulani herdsmen that